What is up, YouTube? This is Reincarnation here, and we're gonna go ahead with episode 21 in total. Mushoku Tensei, Jobless Reincarnation. The title of this episode is Turning Point 2, and if anyone who is and if I recall correctly, the episode 9 of part 1 was Turning Point, unless if I forgot or then just like missed a count or two. But if I recall correctly, it was episode 9. This is episode 10 because one more episode, because there's 11 episodes and there's 12 episodes. I feel like a similar format in terms of how certain prioritized events are arranged. It's also going to be the same thing in 86, hence like there's a lot of parallelism with the titles on that one as well, except there's one more episode. So yeah, that's something to think about. I know I might be a little too early for some people, but man, I wanted to really start on this. This is something. This is just something, man. It was either 8 or 9. It was probably 9. I could let me check. Let me go ahead and check. Just to make sure. It doesn't hurt to see if I'm right or wrong. Okay, so no, it wasn't no, it was actually episode 8. It was actually episode 8. Okay. It was Turning Point 1. So yeah, my bad on that one. But yeah, it's sort of okay. So maybe not as Pearl, but it's kind of like it was sort of that build up episode, because what they apparently the volume right after that part was only 3 episodes dedicated to it. And I read the volume 3. I'm up to volume 5, by the way, which is kind of sad on my part. Well, in full when I read it, it's in episode 5, and that's where I kind of just stopped. Because I initially wanted to go forward with it, but I didn't want to spoil myself. So I'm just gonna keep it real. But yeah, so last time Rudy got saved her sister Aisha, and also Lillian, sort of pretty much her kind of like I guess you could say, I can't say stepmother. They're still technically too deep a family to be just called that. And I still stand by the belief that Aisha figured that out, knew that from the beginning. But because we actually saw her at the entrance, she was following him and probably just testing him at the time. And I'm just gonna say this: Zamboba was something. He was quite the character. The fact that it didn't occur to me until afterwards that he was actually a blessed child, and that's why he was just fucking strong as shit. But he probably doesn't have stamina, and he basically fanboying over sculptures, which is pretty funny. He gave me that vibes from Galdereus from Fate Zero, and that dude was fucking wild. And yeah, I'm glad Pax actually at least got a punishment. I mean, would I like to see him get punished more? Sure, but I think he got what he deserved. He got his neck partially torn, his arm basically broken, I'm pretty sure, and he got exiled as well. So yeah, this is going to be this is going, but yeah, what's gonna come up next is going to be the biggest thing everyone's talking about in volume 6, Turning Point 2, and if I'm not mistaken, it has to do with the guy we back in episode 8, part 1. That a guy whom people were calling, or whom I picked up and heard that his name was Orsted, although I'm pretty sure that's already been revealed a while ago, and so that's not technically spoilers, but he's apparently very, very important, not to just this part of the story, but to the main plot itself, because there's some, it feels like with some of these prominent characters, they all have to they all tie in some way somehow, and everyone is just hinting at me, oh, Geese is gonna be more important later on. But I wouldn't doubt that. I mean, that guy is too smart for his own good. You know, I'm not saying Aisha, like that's sort of her thing. You know, because how Lillian was teaching her. But Geese is suspicious as well. But we'll leave that until maybe a later season. Anyways, just want to close the video because it's brutal, but Mushoku Tensei is life. That's Eris kept almost saying Rui's name. Aisha has made clues to catch on. Yeah, that is fair. That is fair. But I'm pretty sure Aisha like knew from the get-go, and was still just testing him. I mean, you know, when she turned around, it was like, oh, when Eris almost spoke Rudy, it's like she's trying to act dumb. I'm pretty sure she's trying to act dumb, like. But at the same time, it's more like it could also just be more of a confirmation of sorts. Like she suspects, it could also be like she suspects she's the brother, but she wants to make sure. She wants to confirm. She wants to make sure, like, yeah, like is he worth more than just like, oh, just a typical pervert? And yeah, he passed her test, and that was a real sweet moment. I mean, we're definitely gonna see her again, and we're definitely gonna see. And although like that won't be until like maybe a few years from now for season 2, and that's gonna be something to see. It's brutal, episode 21. That's all. I know, that's why I'm a little uneasy trying to go into this. I'm actually very, very a little nervous here. So because everyone's just talking, everyone was talking about it at the start of this core too. So yeah. All right, let's go ahead and get this started. And please, I hope my PC doesn't, you know, fuck with me at this point. All right. So I'm gonna just shut a few of the rules off so it won't be too hard on the task manager, and yeah, we can get this thing started. I'm just checking something real quick. All right. Episode 21. Let's get to it. Turning point 2 in 3, 2, 1. Let's jam. What? He started us off like that? What? What? Okay, so this is a rewind here. There's just a fucking teaser. Just play with my ass right now. Why you gotta show that to start off the episode? Why? That was not nice. Where does this sort of thing come from? Is this? I don't know. It's reminding me some I don't know, Russia or someplace in somewhere in Russia or something. What's that? A dragon. I like to hunt at least one. Eris is so fucking upbeat. I'm pretty sure if she found the guy, what was that man name? What's that dude name from The Hobbit? What's that dragon name from The Hobbit? Smog. She'll be like, hey, let's go. Oh, jeez. Woo. This is just straight. Oh, that was a lot of movement. That was great. It's already that much, huh? Isn't she already one? Hmm. Oh, she's already went over the capacity of a normal human being. I don't even think the most athletic human being that's ever existed could do stuff like she's already doing. Yeah. Just pinch her there. Oh yeah, the calluses. You know, like when you've been on the gym so long, you be lifting those, those dumbbells with those rough little handles. Keep doing them all day. You start getting them. Though you train a lot. Well, Andronius, you because you are a piece of crap. That's why. Just kidding. Why is she's so fucking gung ho? It's crazy. They look like they look like they come from fairy tale. We literally Dungeons and Dragons in there. Uh-oh. You're gonna meet that person, huh? Mm-hmm. Oh. Oh shit. They just meet. You already sets it from there? Oh, that's it. That's the girl. I'm pretty sure it's the girl, the one with the one that we saw on the Vicky visual. Oh. These small so if he's saying it, if Rudy's of all people say, you oh shit, that thing is spook. It's spook. Fucking knows him. What? They're not even looking him in the face. Oh, something tells me he's digging into some. Oh, Ruiz doesn't even know what's going on. What's dead? Oh no. Wait. Is he a time traveler? Shit. Fucking. Oh lord. This is. Oh shit. Oh shit. Oh fuck. You got beef with it. Can't even touch him. Oh my god, look at this. Oh! Just cleaned him. Oh my god, if he doesn't stand a chance. Oh fuck, fuck my. Oh no 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 no! Cut the tip. Fuck. I'm sorry, guys. I am shaking right now. I am fucking shaking. I am. Oh, he broke him from the inside. Oh fuck. That quick. Can't. He has no strength to chant. Oh, the still stone can't. Oh, that scraped him. What? What the fuck is he do? What in the Dungeons and Dragons is that he can't form it. He's wait, that thing absorbing it? Oh no, he's just blasting him. Oh my god. Oh wow, it's actually cracking it. Oh, that's why that's why the little demon girl Kirisha was mentioning like, oh, she's ugly because comparable to that place with the magic. Fuck. Oh. No, this can't be the end. Eris. You know the thing when he's mentioned like, oh, what happens if he dies in this world? He may not get reincarnated again. I'm not comfortable right now. Fuck. Oh, wait. Wait, did that girl just say something? Nanahoshi that I thought he mentioned my name. Oh, there's a hole. Alright man, you gotta fucking explain this shit. Dude, I just got beat up by a big old dude. Got my organs twisted inside and out. And I got a hole in my chest. You think I was fine? Oh, because Hirogami, human god, dragon god, some beef they got with the. There's something I feel like there's more to this with the history. I don't think we're gonna get that till season 2. So that means the dragon. So it means the dragon dude Orsted is a time traveler or a time looper, because he said something about, oh, oh, I haven't met them yet. Cursed children. So is the time loop is this something like Subaru? Maybe not the same thing, but oh, okay. That's why he's scaring off. That's why he's scared off. That's why he's scared off that dragon in back in part 1. Like he didn't even need to kill that thing. He just standing there like, okay. Well, he did get scared of him, inherently, because that guy was just. And no, 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 that's a different one. There's something he's so there's always something about that's just bugging me. Like he's not telling us the truth. Well, I would not. I would. I would not disagree with that notion. Yeah, guys, do keep it down with spoilers in the chat. Yeah, because because he said something. No, no, she said something. How is he even still able to throw up at like that? Oh, he threw up blood. He's still in bad shape. Got caught. It could have been worse for. It could have been worse though. I'm, I'm just relieved. I'm relieved. I it's not like Rudy would know that he would get himself that much trouble. Although to be fair, like when they were freezing up, he should have gotten a clue. But I mean, he was too curious, man. That's it, man. I'm still shaking. Hold on. Man. Sorry, guys. Oh my god, why did it have to be so fast? If this was the final episode of the season, I would flip. I would legit just flip. I'd be like throwing this damn PC out the window. Man, y'all got that was terrifying. Fuck the ReZero rabbits. Those were just that was just uncomfortable. This was terrifying. Oh, okay, it's a mini nuke. I was thinking, like, was it similar to the explosion part? Dreams and realities. Oh, fucking crap. Oh my god. I don't know what to really say, guys. I'm fucking Christ. When the moment when Rudy. Okay, first of all, this episode did us fucking dirty. They showed us, it's just like, oh, there'll be one of those times where you just get unlucky, you get into something, and then all of a sudden you just get beat the fuck up. But you know, it'll happen in quick, and that happened quick. And it teases that. It then rewinds us back, plays the opening, and just. I wish it played through to the ending so we can get more, but I guess it's a good stopping point. Now, I'm sorry if I don't read through all the comments. Just don't. I'm sorry, guys. The aftermath was gonna be truly fun. So what's special about this episode? Please explain this to Andronis, please. This man here in the chat that has no fucking clue what he was watching. I don't know if he's. I don't even know if we're watching the same episode. I'm sorry. Oh my god. I'm not even sure I want to rewatch that again if I have this like ridiculously antsy feeling. Fuck the ReZero rabbits. Those were just uncomfortable because I'm just picturing like how much those rabbits are gonna nibble and bite bits and pieces out of me. Like that's uncomfortable. But Orsted just the tension of it, the fact that this dude can just you're at this dude's mercy. You can't do shit to him. He's the strongest living being in that world. And to think he is holding back, according to Hirogami, he's holding back because of the curses. And you're at his mercy, and the only reason why you were still alive is because the little girl that he was apparently, I think he is like a bodyguard of sorts, tells him like, oh, heal him up. I have something. I think I might know this man from somewhere somehow. It's a question though. What is this girl's connection with Rudius? The whole thing with him knowing about things and the fact that Hirogami didn't even know he was there, so he's not like. So Hirogami's apparently may not be omnipotent, like just more like he never saw that coming. And the fact he's manipulating fate, but he's not able to tell Orsted was. There's so much to unpack, man. Hirogami is sus. Geese is sus. Geese is, I think, is a good, can turn out to be a good guy, just maybe just working for the bad guys. There's a lot of those sort of people. Oh hey Hurst, just a reminder, Rudy can't use healing magic without chanting, thus he can't heal himself when the dragon god destroys Rudy's lungs. Oh yeah, because that's the only I think that's one of the only magics he was not able to use without using an incantation. I don't know. I'm not so sure if I think you can use healing magic without it, but I don't think he really prioritized it. I'm not so sure if it's still possible for him to do so. But okay, yeah. Thanks for the explanation there. But please guys, do keep it down with the spoilers. I'm just speculating. Just tell me what needs to be known from this. But I legit I'm sorry, I legit just jumped when Orsted just rushed forward to try to kill Rudius and Rudius barely intercepted him. There was a little clash and Orsted just like there's this and there's just literally backhanded this dude, sent him flipping, knocked him the hell out. And Eris couldn't even do anything. They couldn't do nothing. All he was able to do was get like a scraped wrist. That was it. Because he was literally caught off guard by Eris trying to do a fire magic. And he was trying to do that last thing where he tries to, he used that opportunity, but it didn't work. There's a lot of things to really take away from this, man. Okay, also, for anyone who somehow suddenly came in to see the reaction, sorry, it's done. I'm still trying to digest what the fuck I just witnessed. I'm still trying to digest this. I legit... I'm trying to register what in God's name did I see there, and it went by so quickly. And then trying to figure out what's going on, you then warp Rudius back to his very old form. And if anyone's still bitching about him showing up in his previous life's form, please stop with it. Like, I don't even care at this point, because if that's the way he's gonna talk with, the only way he's gonna be able to talk with Hirogami, so be it. Because Hirogami knows too much. We want to know more about this. This is crazy. Like what is going? There's a lot of stuff behind. See, with like the bare bones of the history history telling we've gotten so far anime wise. Even from where I'm at in the light novels, I'm not that far. What exactly is going on here? Like, what is it? There was more to this with the war back then that may involve Rudius and Co. more. I don't even know. Oh man, this is fucking crazy. This is why Mushoku Tensei is definitely, well, at least this part is definitely 10 out. Is definitely a masterpiece series. But everyone's gonna complain about this fucking this crap with degeneracy. And they're gonna look at this and be like, oh, it's a power fantasy. If it's a power fantasy, Rudius would pull a Jesus Kung out. Rudius would do something that Rimuru would do, where he somehow gobbles up all of Orsted's gate, or he would, just so now if we go berserk mode, no. That never happened. They got beat the hell up. They couldn't fight back. They got stomped. They got completely stomped. And to think that the only little damage was a scraped wrist. And the fact that Orsted was not even fighting at his full pace, not even respecting them as just equals, but more like prey at best. Like, who in the right mind is gonna say this power fantasy? Like, oh, I think Rudius is now overpowered and all. Yeah? Yeah, after this, he had trouble against Gallus, and then he gets. You can still tell him that he's only he's only particularly remarkably talented, in magic because he was able to train at a young age. That doesn't mean that didn't save him from that. But again, there has to be more to this. I'm still trying to wrap my head around this. God, man. There's a lot to figure out. Like this episode is fucking cruel, man, because it does that, and then rolls us back. Because we get a little training bit with Ruger and Eris, which I literally almost forgot, and then we got a little comedic bit where you're just like, "Oh, I'm stronger. Ruger, pinch me. Am I dreaming?" You pinch him in the wrong spot. You literally punches him all the way side, and yeah, that was cool and all, but that scene that ended so fast is just like, what the hell? And I feel bad. That was not good, and it was also not good to see Eris, look this in despair, and also when she was crying right there, that was not good. That was not good for my heart, man. That wasn't good. She did not, she couldn't do, she's the best girl and she couldn't do it. Well, she is my favorite and she couldn't do nothing. But she is going to get stronger, I know. Ruger did acknowledge her as a true warrior and she can get stronger. And when time passes, I'm pretty sure she'll be able to stand up to people like Orsted. Maybe one day. Well, why do we always need overpowered protagonists? Why do we always need white knight protagonists? That's not that doesn't that make the show more boring because of that? Like everything just comes as expected. I'm not saying that those sort of characters are necessarily inherently bad, but it's just that the story structure around them will just end up very, very uninspiring. Yeah, Rudy's is not even close to the 7th grade. He is like, he's still at the bottom of the food. He's still kind of at the bottom of the food chain compared to 7th grade powers. And because you also got to think about Ghislaine. Like Ghislaine only says let's say Rudy's could defeat Ghislaine, but that's only because if there was a range, and it's still a possibility. It's not like a huge possibility, like he will more likely defeat her. It all comes down to the tactics, versatility, out the battle style and all. There's a lot of things, but man, Orsted, this man he's terrifying, but it's also cool. It's just like, I really love dragons. Okay, guys, I'm a dragon fanatic, and the way you just show, this is how you show a dragon god, a dragon, dragons or dragon/human, and display how powerful they are. That is just insane, terrifying, but insanely good. And Rudy starts suspecting of human god. Now Hoshi and Rudy is connected with Rudy's in season 2. Yeah. Just keep it down with that one. Rudy thinks his life is like a slice of life. He doesn't use lethal force when fitting. When I read the LLN, this chapter surprised me. Yeah, it does have a slice of life. Mushoku Tensei is literally life, but life has danger, and you know what? And Rudy has encountered that danger, the worst of it so far, and he only got out of it because he was at the total mercy of the enemy, and then the one on the enemy, and then the one, it was only because the enemy was just like, oh, never mind, like, can we just heal him up. As people, don't forget that the lore of the six-faced world has people parting continents and leaving marks on geography. Yeah, and the funny thing is, you can't call it power fantasy because of that. It's just part of the history. You got these gods coming out, and it's just still more about history. Like Mushoku Tensei isn't something action packed. Isn't necessarily action packed. It still feels a lot like just exploring the world itself, exploring the life, and having Rudius as a centered focus, if anything, and also the characters around him, like Roxy, Eris, Sylphie. Paul, who like anybody that will have that sort of great sort of focus. It really bugs me when people say that the characters development is forced. How is it? Is it because of the length? Are you saying is it forced because it's inherently forced, or is it because of just the length at which it's displayed? Because you can still have good development within great character development in a short period of time, as long as it doesn't feel like things are, it's forcing the issue. Yeah, Rudy just got no diffed. LOL. You nailed it on the right on the head there, Rizabo. Thank you for coming out. This is basically the Bleach episode where Byakugan owes Ichigo and shows him place in the scale of society. No. He actually is able to at least clash with Byakugan. With Byakugan. Rudy's couldn't touch this guy, aside from the stray stone spirit, because Orsay was just not even paying attention, and then all he just did was scrape a hand. No, that's not how it goes. At least Ichigo was able to clash with him, even though he was still particularly beaten badly. But Rudy couldn't touch this man at all, besides that stray little bullet. And the explosion thing he was having, nope, absorb it. With that little worm gate. And I'm sorry, there's just so much to talk about. Yeah, the opening MCs are stupid. Good stories have opening MCs, but they struggle a lot. Trash saga just have opening MCs for no reason. Yep. My guess is that the reason the girl's Orsay isn't affected by it is because she wears a mask. I don't know. I doubt it. I mean, I don't think it's sort of like the mask, the magic mask in Tensura. I don't think it works like that. I think it could be just hiding an identity of sorts, but I don't know. We'll find out more if the masks mean more anything other than just disguise. If it's just disguise, it's fine. I'm sorry, I'm scrolling through the chat here. I'm here to dub this episode, probably make things clearer on some things. I don't know why, but it might be a spoiler. Just think about why Rudius is not affected. I mean, I think why Rudius is not affected is because he got reincarnated into this world from a different universe. From a completely separate universe, multiverse, whatever, and his soul just came here or something. That's why he is not inherently affected by Orsted's literal built-in intimidation. That what Orsted just literally had is intimidation, because like everyone's afraid of him except for those with particular abilities. I don't want to make more Pokemon references because this is too serious to really talk about, but it kind of reminded me of that. There's a difference. While Ruger can clash with Orsted, he couldn't even put a dent on him. He's paired his bare hands. Yeah, that's the thing. Even Ruger couldn't really touch him. He was literally with that really really powerful spear, and Orsted was just like he's just busting off a fly, and then he just literally just whacked him. You can't call that. This isn't just the. There is a power scaling thing, but you can't call it literally a power fantasy. There are big old units of characters, just like say parting continents, changing up the geography and all. But it's not to the point where they're just literally action-packed all the time, and that's where you call it a power fantasy. The only time where it happened is when there was the war back then. That's when there was a lot of stuff happening. But otherwise, that's not what it's focused on. We're not here in Shonen. This isn't Bleach. This isn't Naruto. This isn't My Hero Academia. This isn't Black Clover. This isn't any of those. Otherwise, we just begin fight after fight after fight after fight. No, we don't have that. Oh man, the master said the answers are already in the episode. Oh, okay, I might have missed it. I might have missed that part. My bad. The part with the mask. Okay. Orsted also says Rudy's mind capacity is on par at that place, and it goes back to the comment like Kirschik commented on Rudy's, and what I've been told is that she was commenting on his mana pool looking disgusting, not his physical look, and because it's always disgusting because there's so much of it in something like that. And I confirmed that after I read the volume myself, and yeah, that pretty much says anything. Now I don't have the best. As much as I try to slowly read through it, keep in mind I don't have a good memory. But that's when you read and also watch, you kind of things just kind of two and two come together, even with changes. Yeah. It also hits hard when she gets acknowledged as a warrior, which is elating for her, to the point where she asks like, "Oh, am I dreaming?" And then totally just getting no diffed. Every single member of Dead End just got no diffed, just stomped, no chance. Like scraped hand, that didn't mean nothing. That didn't mean nothing, man. Like, do you really think that's gonna phase a dragon god? Like, Osha destroyed her with two fingers. Two fingers caught that sword, and then he busted her aside, and that was cruel. That you didn't need to do her like that. But that's Orsted for you. Like, I want to find out more about this guy. I already as much as I'm terrified by him, I actually like him right now because he seems very interesting. Like, who are you? You know more about this than we as an audience, as mostly anime only audience know so far. Man, I don't think you missed it. You just have to think a lot. Okay, thank you, Wessel. I appreciate that. This is so this is basically a child Naruto met Madara. You can say that, maybe. But again, that doesn't mean there's nothing special about it. Because if it's like, because you can't just say it like that, because just child Naruto meeting Madara for no reason, like, how do you set that up? How do you even set that up? Yes, you didn't miss the mask thing. It's a little thinking game. Dead end more now like beginning end. Oh man. I mostly understand more things since I watch anime twice or thrice by watching a live reaction here on YouTube after watching an episode. This is the first time I saw Ruijerd outclassed. Yeah, I love Ruijerd. I love Eris. I don't get me wrong. I actually like Rudius, despite how many people dislike him, and that's fine. If people dislike Rudius as much as I like Rudius, then I'm free to dislike someone like Shinji Ikari as much as those same people like Shinji Ikari. Okay, so we are even. We are even. Okay. Anyways, let's return. Is there anything more to say? Orsa can also heal Rudy even with that hole, so that's scrap in hand. So that scraping heads because Rudy is nothing. As story revealing a little bit. But it's like Simon from Gurren Lagann meeting the anti-spirals when still digging holes. Episode 1. Yeah, yeah, that's a decent enough comparison. Oh man. There's so much to really think about here. Because this is one hell of an episode. This was a banger of sorts, and they did not disappoint with the action. But it happened so quick that it's just like, how do you register? It's just like, how do you register this? There's so much to take away here, even though it just like happened this fast. Man. I'll read a few last ones before I guys head off. Oh my god, thank you chat for all these members coming in. And sorry if I'm not the most sophisticated looking channel in the world. That's just how it is with my thing and my ability to get resources. It's just how it is, but I appreciate it. And when I read the LN, I got surprised by the scope of the story. Since this is the first time you see Orsted, and Dragon God was mentioned way earlier, I realized world building MT is insane. I heard it's actually, and people tell me ReZero's world building is good, but MT is already impressing me early on. And if it's gonna go to that extent, we have something cooking. I cannot wait. We'll be shocked when the gods say you're not dead yet. When I secretly thought Rudius was dead, but in the end he wasn't dead. And the roots were stinging the stomach. Just, yeah. Shinji and Rudy are both well written and realistic, but not likable characters, at least in the beginning. In Rudy's case, I also hated Shinji in the beginning, but now I just accept him for what he is. I couldn't accept Shinji, but that's just my thing. Like, I just had a problem with most of whatever presented in general, to be fair. So the whole thing, the hate with Shinji was just like a part of it, in all honesty. So, but that's just my stance on it. Like, I'm not, you like Eva, that's fine. I just cannot, I could just always be on the same page there. Some manga readers are actually disappointed that they thought Eris would kiss Rudius in the episode, but it didn't happen. They're like, this is why I hate the ones that read the manga. I'm reading some of the manga myself, and oh my god, don't read it, guys. Don't read it. Just read the light novel. So I am telling you right now, the manga is fun because you want to see the derpy expression, the funny ass expressions, because it looks expressive and all, but it feels more like a comedy than an actual storytelling. I am telling you right now, just read the freaking light novel and watch the anime, which is fucking stellar. Don't listen to these manga readers spout off shit. Like, sure, the manga has some good points here and there, but I felt like in some places they do it too over dramatically, and it just does not, like, yeah, it will look good and all, but in the storytelling in there, like, apparently from what I'm told, they skipped the whole, they abridged the whole last big arc, from what I was told, and just went on with it. No consequence whatsoever. I just made this an Eva rant stream. I think I know who that girl in the mask was in this episode, but I'll not tell because that may be huge spoils. Oh yeah, rant stream. Dragon is ranked 3 in the 7 world, ranked 1, 2 must be monsters. Yeah, we're gonna get good thing we're gonna get multiple seasons from the show, yeah. So any thoughts on Turning Point 2? The manga changed the entire mess. Yeah, the manga changed the entire message of the story. That's why I don't like it. Yeah, the manga is basically sort of an action fantasy comedy, if anything. But yeah, you should just read the light novels, watch the anime, and if you're just curious, go ahead and read the manga and see where they fucked up. Yeah, he said that Dragon. Yeah, they literally said that Dragon God is just rank 2, and someone else already made the joke that Ruger pissed Orset off by referring to him as rank 2. We'll find out later about Nanahoshi. I can wait to another season. It's good speculation. Like it's something to think about until season 2 comes, and I hope season 2 doesn't come too late. But I don't want it to come too soon. It needs to be good timing. It needs to keep the hype up for it. Because if it's too long after season 1 to season 2, then the anticipation dies down and it may not work out well. That's what's gonna also happen to Devil Part-Time, because it's been a while since season one of that. But of course, I mean, fans will still appreciate it's coming back, but the hype's not gonna be the same. Yeah, dude. So there's a lot to really take away just from this episode. Like, and this is just like, I feel like this is still just the tip of the iceberg. Like, there's gonna be more that we don't know of, because again, how is Ruiz gonna go through this? Because Ruiz is not projected as the hero that the world necessarily needs. Yet he's still heavily involved. He might end up heavily involved in whatever conflict's coming up. Big conflict's gonna come up anyways. 7 space. Oh, Nanahoshi means 7 space, and it says 6 space world. Is there a 7th there? Is this 7th world maybe referring to a world that she came from, or maybe where Rudius came from? I don't know. Maybe that's why Rudius, got saved from her request. Maybe she came from Rudius's world. I don't know. I don't want to make wild predictions. She could be, but I will hold that back for now. But yeah, I know it could also mean 7 stars, but it's just like, it's an extra world there. But I'll leave that for later. I mean, it's a lot of stuff to think about, as I said before. If you remember, in the Dolda village, the holy beast was to travel forth with the hero. Any predictions? The sacred beast said, it was indicated that it was more clarified in the light novel that Rudius is not the hero according to the doggy boy. But but we don't know for sure, like, who it, because we haven't gotten, I don't think they really touched up much on the history with the sacred beast, and we don't know like how long will it take until that dog, it apparently needs to reach some sort of adulthood and it will meet the hero and something like that. But I don't know, that may not be as relevant, as I would think. Wait, so 7 stars already as spoilers. Did I uncover some? Did I accidentally dig up something here? I'll leave it for now, guys. Thank you guys. I think that's it. I mean, I could talk more, but I need to take in what I don't want the stream to go too long. Thank you guys for coming out. I really do. There's just so much to really think about. Oh, the 7th part being the void between the worlds. Okay, that's spoilers. Hold on. Just a random things I read in the comment. The bull that jumped from the cliff didn't happen in light novel, so light novel reviews gives props to the anime for doing that, for the added tension. This is why I still cannot blame the anime for when they cut, because they'll put in some new stuff to make things, like, because when I read volume 5 the other day, and I was a little disappointed that, and I was actually elated that the anime added Ruger's little dialogue, piece of advice to Norm before they leave. Because the whole thing with, because some stuff with Ruius and Paul was changed up here and there, and Norm was actually a little bit more unlikable in the light novel. She felt like that bratty kid in that bratty little cousin that just won't fucking talk to me for just because there was a big misunderstanding. But it happens, man. But that's a different story. Man. First time I attended the stream, it was fun. Oh, thank you. Hopefully you'll stick around. Hopefully you'll come by the next one. Although I don't think anything particularly big is gonna happen. But yeah, Roxy and Rouge, you should have looked more scared, but everything else looks to me. No, Eris and Rouge here. I actually think how they depicted them scared is good enough. I don't think they want to go over dramatic. It's just more like they don't want to show they are terrified, but they don't want to move, so they're just trying to stay still. They're trying to stay calm, and but they know shit's up. They know what the hell is up. Like they're trying to do that, but Rouge didn't get the clue. And so when Rouge is like, "Oh, what's good?" Like, no, they're really screaming inside, and then the story tells itself right there. Oh man, the light novel did make a job looking Norman an annoying brat, which makes the development a whole lot better later on. That's true. That is true. I get that. But yeah, that's pretty much it, guys. Thank you for coming out. Smash the like button. Let me know what you think in the comments below. Follow me on other social media platforms I use. You can also join my Discord server if you want to. But that's gonna do it for today. So this is Researching signing off. See you next time. Take care.